Recently, I have watched a few of Dr. Silvergun's IS4 streams, and a question that had popped up in chat a few times is how hard is IS for low levels? And I thought that I would put my thought outs in a brief video. So for me, for E0 Level 1, I don't like playing IS very much. And for those of you who have watched a lot of my clears, you've probably noticed that it is very rare for me to go into a stage without a full squad, even the easier event stages. So when you go into a game mode that from the start you are limited to 3 operators, that causes a lot of problems. To compound this issue, there are certain stages with each of the integrated strategy seasons that pretty much hard counters what E0 Level 1 can do. So for IS2, there's that one stage with the Metal Crab, and the Metal Crab has high enough defense and res to pretty much be unkillable for E0 Level 1, and with Level 1 skills specifically, I'm not sure if shifters can even get rid of it. And also there's another one that, just doing a few practice runs before this video, that there's one of the newer stages that was added at the end of the IS2 season that has that caster, and that pretty much is guaranteed to leak the caster if it survives from the burning tile. And IS3 has Symbiosis, that has the Sarkaz Great Swordsman, or the Crocodile with the Defense Shred. I pretty much can't do that one. And then IS4, surprisingly, seems to be the least stat-gated integrated strategies that I have played so far. And that is because in the first floor, at least, the enemies don't necessarily melt my defenders, but once we get to the second floor with the casters, then they'll melt my entire squad. And then in addition to that, you can have runs where on the first floor you'll just randomly get an emergency operation, and that pretty much ends the run right there because of the stat increases. So with all of that, it is very difficult to get anywhere in IS at this level, and because of that, I don't get very much score, and also on the higher floors, I get the impression that it's pretty much impossible to really do even the mid-bosses. But it is probably possible with enough RNG and the right relics and everything, because when I did IS2 for the first time, I actually almost got to the 3rd floor, starting off with Gavia Altar, but that is a very rare case for me to even get past the 1st floor. So with all of that combined, IS is just a very unfun experience at this low of level. On the bright side, though, because of how overpowered Jessica the Liberated is, I might reconsider and start trying out some integrated strategy things. But as of right now, I don't plan on doing IS anytime soon, other than to grind the new operators, which I mostly do just through the monthly squads, or with the case of IS2, as well as IS4. I have used an E2 support Ling to try to get the operator a little bit faster. But if you still wanted to see a low-level IS run, Dambo 9 months ago did a video of his E0 maximum level run through IS3. And with this video, I hope that I answered any questions regarding E0 Level 1 IS. But with that, I am going to read Jessica Alter's story while I procrastinate on CV7.